Hello everyone, welcome once again to my channel where we normally discuss on money matters. And today I'm so happy we are going to demystify the three principles that determine millionaires. The three principles that determine millionaires. And number one principle, it is the principle of making money. I don't know how I can say it, but that's how it is. It is black and white. You either dive into the service industry or dive into the commodity industry. There's no rocket science. There's no gimmicks. You have to choose one lane, either the lane of the service industry or the lane of commodity or goods industry. That is what will enable you. That is what will enable you. If it is not in the service industry or even in the commodity industry, then you have to look for employment. But if you are not in the three aspects, then I can assure you that if you really want to become a millionaire, then you'll be daydreaming. I don't know what you'll do, but you have to look for something. I believe you are good. There's something that you are good at, either in the service, either in the commodity industry. There's one thing that you are good at. And when you choose one lane, make sure that you become a master in it. Be a master in it. Choose one thing and be a master in it. Don't do everything and you end up achieving nothing. Don't be all over and at the end of it, you arrive nowhere. Make sure that you choose one thing and be a master in it. Maintain the persistency and maintain the consistency. In the fullness of time, that business will work out for you. That service industry will work out for you. That, commodity industry will work out for you. Simply because you maintained and you mastered either the service or the commodity industry, it will work out for you. Many problems that happen to we Kenyans and Africans at large is that what we do, we want to involve ourselves in everything. We want to become a jack of all trades, and at the end of it, mastering nothing. So if you want to master something, then you have to choose one thing and maintain till the end. Maintain till the end. So make sure that you choose one thing, one business, and make sure that you perfect it. You work on it on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis. Don't tire. In the fullness of time, that service industry of yours will work out for you. That commodity industry will work out for you. Simply because that you never gave up. You persisted and you maintained the consistency. The millionaires that we have today, the multimillionaires in Africa and the world at large, all of them, they always confess that at a point they felt like giving up. They felt like giving up. But those who persisted, today, they are the controllers of economy. The likes of Dangote, who is the richest man in Africa. He says that at a point in his life, he felt like giving up. So many of us, we are afraid of starting up something, and that is the one step to financial freedom, one step to being enlisted among the millionaires. Because if you don't have something, you are not involved in service industry, you are not involved in goods industry, you are not employed, then not unless you want to become a thief. And I don't believe that is the route that you want to take. The second principle, it is the principle of saving money. We cannot run away from it. The only way to grow our money, it is making sure that we are saving. Financial freedom, the road to financial freedom is not a one-day event. It is a long-term thing. It is a process. The road to financial freedom, it is ever under construction. It never gets into completion because it is a process. It takes time. And one of the key things that we have to cultivate when we are saving in our life, because many people normally say that I don't have enough savings because I don't have enough money. There is nothing like enough money. Because savings, according to my own definition, is that saving is just simply the difference between your income and your ego. The reason why you don't feel like you have money to save, it is because your ego is too high. And ego, I'm just camouflaging, but ego simply means pride. So your savings is the difference between your income and your pride. Once you lower your pride, then you will have, then your savings will shoot. So for you to have money to save, you don't need to change your employer. You don't need to change your business. You only need to increase your humility. And once you increase your humility, then you'll have more than enough income to save. There are two accounts that I need you to have, or I encourage you to have, as far as building your savings culture is concerned. And one is what we call an emergency fund account. This is an account that will help you in case of any emergency. If many people normally confess to me that the day they borrowed, maybe from their friends or from the bank, it is the day that they didn't have an emergency account. And because I want to salvage you so that you don't become a victim, just begin, actualize this and begin to set aside some funds that will salvage you in times of need. Maybe you lose your job, maybe your business is not working. Make sure that you have an emergency fund account that will help you in case things are not working out. And this fund account should have at least funds that can carry you for 6 months. For 6 months. Only 6 months. After 6 months, by all means, you'll have found something else to reinstate you and go back to the right track as far as your finances is concerned. The other account that I encourage you to have is what we call the financial freedom account. This is to build you towards your financial freedom life. Sacrificing tirelessly every month, every week, making sure that you are building your financial freedom life. You have to make decisions. Things don't just happen, you make them happen. If you don't make a decision to being enlisted among the financial freedom, then by default, you'll be enlisted among the financial strugglers. So it is up to you, my good friend, to make personal, radical decision. Whether your friends around you are supporting you or your relatives are supporting you, it is up to you. You are the chief captain of your financial life. If you fail, you not shift the blame maybe to your relatives, maybe to your uncle or to your auntie, or maybe even to your spouse. You are the captain of your own financial life. So it is up to you to decide that I am going to work on my financial freedom and I'm going to make sure I'm enlisted among the filthy rich people and among the millionaires. And once you make that decision, it will be just a matter of time. You will be enlisted among them. You will see that gradually financial freedom is no longer part of your life. Number 3, and the last one, principle is the principle of multiplying money. Saving alone is not enough. You need to get to a place where you are enslave your funds, to a point that your funds are working for you, even when you are sleeping. And that is why when you go to some restaurants, you find some people reading newspapers. You wonder, when do these people work? It is because that they obeyed the first 2 principles, the principle of making money, the principle of saving money, and now they have obeyed the third one, the principle of multiplying money, where money is working for them. If you are depending on only one source of income, that is your job only, or even your business, and you don't have anything else, I can assure you that you are just one step away from being broke. You are one step away from being poor. So if you want to salvage yourself, and I encourage you that look for at least 5 sources of income, 5 sources of income, so that in case one is not working, the other 4 will salvage this one. In case the other one is not working, the others will salvage this one. Once you do that, I can assure you that your financial life will be good. You'll be moving in the right direction. So it is only 3 principles, and they are very simple and very profound. Simple and profound at the same time. You have said, number 1, the principle of making money. Number 2, the principle of saving money. And number three, the principle of multiplying money. I know they are very simple, but I encourage you to just apply them practically in your life. Just apply them, and gradually you will see a great improvement as far as your financial life is concerned. Many people normally say that knowledge is power, but I tend to disagree with them. It is not power. It is only potential power. It becomes power once you apply practically in your personal life. It's been your friend and coach, Nic Koech. See you at the top.